So the first thing that you'll do is you need to create a spreadsheet to organize the data that you're collecting. And you'll want to set it up in two columns. So for instance, I am collecting data on the number of COVID cases back in 2020 for Onondaga County. So I have all of my different dates. This is approximately when COVID started, and then each week how our cases progresses by the number of cases. So what I'm going to be graphing is the week and the number of cases. So I'm going to highlight those two columns, including the headings, and then I'm going to come over here to the toolbar and find the insert chart icon. And I'm going to click on that to create a graph. Now, the first thing you'll notice is that a menu is going to pop up on the right-hand side anytime you have the chart selected. So I can change the type of graph that it is here. I'm going to stick with a line chart for myself. And then there are some other options here that we will take a look at a little bit later. Right now, I'm going to click on the Customize tab. And this is where you'll be able to, again, you can change the style of your chart, but you can also do things like change the fonts, or I could change, like, instead of cases, I could change the title of it. And I could change the actual font for this if I want, or the size of the font. So you do have a lot of formatting options. Under series, this is where we're going to go to add our trend line. One other thing under series that sometimes people like to do is to show the actual data points on the line. So if you wanted to do that, you could just decide how big you want these dots to be. So I'm just going to leave them at 7 points, but now I can see each data point. Now to add my trend line, I'm just going to go ahead and click on trend line, and you'll see that a linear trend line is automatically added to my graph. I'm going to just change the color of my trend line so that you can see it better. You can also play with like the thickness or the opacity of your trend line. And then I could actually have a label for my trend line as well. So right now it says trend line of cases. And I can kind of add and change anything I want here.